What is up, guys? We are facing Ronan the Accuser on Expert Mode with Doctor Strange. So with the main scheme setup, we put the Kree Command Ship, Permanent Environment to play right here. We have the Universal Weapon attached to Ronan. We have the Power Stone and the Milano. And then let's put the initial starting threat on the main scheme. Ronan's one review is to put the Cut the Power Sizing into play right here with the Crisis icon, and that will come in with 3 threat. Ronan will come in with Toughness. And then let's shuffle up the encounter deck. Then this is a Doctor Strange's invocation deck. Let's shuffle these cards up. And then we play with the top card of the invocation deck face up, which would be this card. Ooh, Vapors is actually good right here. And then let's shuffle up our player deck here. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. All right, and let's see what we got. We got this, we got the cape, we got Wong. Let's mulligan discard these 3 cards and then draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is good. This is good as well. Or this is actually a really good hand. Okay, let's flip over here to hero form, and we will use we actually gotta, okay, so before we do that, right here, self-control, double the number of resources this card generates if your identity has sustained less than 5 damage, and triple the resource instead if you have sustained no damage. So we are at full hit points, so this is a triple resource, so we can play Wong. Then let's use this hero action, take 2 damage. So we're gonna drop from 10 down to 8, do yourself a face down encounter card, and then shuffle this card into the encounter deck. And hopefully we do not get it back out soon. Okay, so we did that. So now Ronan loses Stalwart because the Universal Weapon gave him Stalwart. So we're going to use the Vapors of Valtor here. This is our invocation deck. For Spell Mastery, exhaust Doctor Strange, pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck, which is 0, and then activate the special. Choose a status card in play. We're going to choose Toughness. Replace that status card with a different status card, and place this card in your invocation deck discard pile. So we're going to place a Tough here with a Stun. And this goes in the discard, and we get another card here, which is the Crimson Band's Sidetrack, which is really good for us. Then let's use this as a double resource, so we can play our Cloak of Levitation, and then we will exhaust Milano to generate a WA resource. This would be a second resource, so we can play the Sorcerer Supreme here. The Sorcerer Supreme will give us a +1 hand size in hero form. Then let's use our Cloak of Levitation. We can exhaust this card to ready up Doctor Strange, and we're going to thwart for 3. We'll cut the power and clear this off. And we have +1 thwart with the Power Stone here. That's why we're thwarting for 3. Wong's going to thwart for 1 on the main scheme, and he will take a consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, we got a mulligan, which is really, really good right now because I want to use the Crimson Band. Oh, we're drawing up to hand size of 6 because of the Sorcerer Supreme. Forgot about that. Ooh, but the double is nice. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 threats to the main scheme. It goes up to 3. He is going to attack us, but he's stunned. Then he's going to deal us 2 face-down encounter cards because of the hazard icon from the Kree Command Ship. And the first encounter card is Kree Physiology. Give Ronan a tough status card, and that will surge, so we get another encounter card. Kree Commando. He has Patrol, so we can't thwart the main scheme while he's in play. And Assault. The villain attacks you. Let's use the first player interrupt with the Kree Command Ship. When a treasury card is revealed, like the Assault, we can exhaust the Milano and spend 1 resource to cancel it. So let's go ahead and use Lockjaw as a resource to cancel it. And our last encounter card, use Stand Accused. Ronan the Accuser attacks you with +1 attack. So he's going to attack us with a base of 4. He has a Force Interrupt. Whenever Ronan the Accuser activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card. If you have the Power Stone, we do have it. So he gets 2 boost cards here. So we're going to, of course, have Wong block this. And it's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +1 from here, 7 damage, knocking out Wong. Okay, and it's back to our turn. Oh man, I would Yeah, we need to. I want to get rid of the tough at least if we're going to be using the Crimson Band. Okay, let's just swing for 2. Knock off his tough, right? Because this guy doesn't have guard. Use our cloak to ready back up. Then we're going to use our spell mastery. Exhaust Strange, pay the top card right here, which is 2. So 2 resources here. To use the Crimson Band Satchel Rack, stun an enemy and do 7 damage to it, and then place it in a discard pile. So Ronan stunned again. 7 damage brings him from 18 down to 11. And then we flip the top card of the invocation deck back up again, which is the images icon. Okay. And then we're going to use, so this turn we have not played any cards. We've used Spell Mastery to trigger the Crimson Band. So we can play a mulligan here for 3 resources. You cannot play this card if you have played another card this phase. We have not played any cards. So discard your hand. We don't have any cards in our hand. Draw a new hand. So we're drawing 6 cards. Back up to our full hand size. Because of the Sorcerer Supreme, we have a +1 hand size in hero form. Okay. I would love to get this confused off, but we can't right now. Because we can't ready. Definitely want to get rid of the Kree Commando. And then play Machine Man as a backup for us. Okay, so we have sustained less than 5 damage, so this is currently a double resource. So this would be 3 resources, so we can play a Magic Blast. Hero action attack, deal 5 damage to an enemy, so 5 damage on him, then discard top card of your deck. If it's a physical resource, stun that enemy. So 5 damage on the Kree Commando, and he's stunned. Okay. Then let's use, 2 resources, so we can play Machine Man. Machine Man's going to, let's just swing for 1 to knock out the Kree Commando, and he'll take a consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Yeah, and then let's ready back up. Okay, we're doing okay. Drawing back up to hand size of 6 because of the Sorcerer Supreme, the Master of the Mystic Arts, and we got Tic-Tac-Toe. Okay, so it is Ronan's turn. 2 threats in the main scheme. It goes up to 5. He attacks, but he's stunned. He uses 2 face-down counter cards now because of the Kree Commandship. First one is a Rogue Vessel, so this card will surge. At the end of the villain phase, we take each player takes 1 damage. So I surge into another encounter card. Caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support you control. Ooh, these are only 2 cards. Darn. I guess we're gonna discard the Sorcerer Supreme here. Unfortunate. Okay, last encounter card, you stand accused. Yeah, we're gonna cancel this one. Or should we have Machine Man block? Because I want to get rid of the Rogue Vessel. Darn. Okay. So you stand accused in hero form, Ronan attacks your +1 attack. He gets 2 boost cards here because we have the Power Stone. Machine Man blocks, hopefully no overkill. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That will knock out Machine Man. Okay. And then at the end of the villain phase, we take 1 damage with the Rogue Vessel, dropping from 8 down to 6. First player action, exhaust Milano. Spend 2 resources of any type. Right here, this is a double resource because we have sustained less than 5 damage to discard this card. Yeah, I hate that card. Okay, the good thing is we have the images here to confuse Ronan. Okay, and we're readied up. Do I want to? Okay, let's play Tic-Tac-Toe. So this is a 0 cost upgrade. We can spend 1 resource of any type as a hero action to move 1 damage from a character to an empty space above. Then let's go ahead and use our spell mastery here. So pay the printed cost of right here. So 1 cost, and then we can activate images of icon, confuse the villain, and then remove 4 threat from the scheme, bring this from 5 down to 1. And we discard it, and we get another card here. Okay, the Winds of Watum. Oh, and then we have to exhaust Doctor Strange in order to do that. Okay, let's use Dogpool as 1 resource, so we can play Master of the Mystic Arts. Hero action, pay the printed cost of the top card of the invocation deck 0, and then resolve the special, then place it back on top of the invocation deck face up. So special is to draw 3 cards, and then place this card in the invocation deck discard pile, and it goes back up again. So now let's use our cloak to ready back up, and we can now use Spell Mastery to trigger the Winds of Watum. Exhaust card, paying 0 to draw 3. And we flip the top card back up again, and our last card is the 7 Rings of Ragador. Okay. So we want to get Eye down. And this is a good card to keep in our hand. Okay, let's use this as a double resource so we can play the Eye of Agamotto. We exhaust this card to generate a wild resource in hero form. And then definitely want to flip down here. Should we get Kid Pool down? I would love to get... No, I don't want Kid Pool down. We want Stick to Itiveness instead. Okay, so 2 resources, so we can play Stick to Itiveness. Let's put that right here. We can exhaust this card and spend a physical resource to ready up our hero. So let's ready up. And then we could use 7 rings, cycle in over the invocation deck. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to use our Spell Mastery, exhaust Strange, pay the printed cost here, which is 1 with the Eye of Agamotto, and then give up to 3 characters each a tough stats card. We don't have 1. Let's just give Strange 1, and then get this in the discard. We decked out with our invocation spell, so let's shuffle these spells back up. Okay, and then flip the top card, which is the Vapors of Valtor, and then we're gonna flip down to Altar. And then let's use our natural talent, discard top card of the invocation deck, discarding the Vapors of Valtor. And we'll flip the next card, which is the Crimson Bands, which is great. And then we're gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're gonna keep the Not My Responsibility in our hand and draw back up to our hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we did not deck out yet, actually, but we will with Nick Fury. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main scheme, goes up to 3. He's gonna scheme on us, but he's confused. Then we get 2 face-down counter cards because of the Kree command ship. First one is an advance. That's fine. So he's going to scheme with a base of 2 plus a boost card here of 2 more. So he's scheming for a total of 4. We will use a interrupt here. Not my responsibility. When any amount of threat will be placed on a scheme, like that 4 threat, you or your ally takes as damage instead. So we're going to take the damage here on our tough. So we don't take any damage instead because the tough will block that. So no threat gets added to the main scheme. Last encounter card, Physical Toll. You may flip to Archie, we're already in there. We can exhaust Strange to remove from the game. The next event you play costs 3 additional resources. Okay, let's exhaust Strange and remove this from the game. Okay, and it's back to our turn. Okay, let's see here. I think we're doing okay. I think we just want to flip over here. Get Nick Fury out. Okay, let's flip over. Okay, before we do that, we want to play Nick first. So we're going to exhaust the Milano to generate a wild resource, second resource, third resource, fourth resource. Okay, so 4 resources here. So we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3. So we drew 1. Deck out, get a face-down counter card. We shuffle up our deck and then draw 2 more cards. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, oh, we got the Sanctum Sanctorum. Shuffle a spell card from your... So we could play this, get it back, and then... Okay, if we do this, we get 1 card back. We ready up, Crimson Bands. Then, yeah, okay, that's actually perfect. At least we can get our alter ego going too. So let's use this as a resource to play the Sanctum Sanctorum. As an alter ego action, we can exhaust this card, shuffle a spell card from the discard pile back into your deck, and then draw 1 card. So we're gonna shuffle the Astral Projection back into our deck, and then we can draw 1 card. So I'm glad we didn't flip over yet before we played Nick. Okay, then we draw a card. Just to master the mystic arts here. But I don't think I need it. Okay, let's flip over here to hero form. We're going to exhaust our cloak so we can ready up Strange. Then we're going to use Spell Mastery to use Crimson Bands. So generate 2 resources. Let's see. This would be 2 resources. So we can use Crimson Bands of Satcharak, stun an enemy, and do 7 damage to it. So stunning Ronan, 7 damage to him, brings us from 11 down to 4. And then discard this. Okay, and we got 7 rings of Ragador. Okay, let's have... Oh, and then we have to exhaust ourselves in order to use spell mastery. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we're exhausted now. And then I think I want to play the endurance. Yeah, let's exhaust the Eye of Agamotto to generate a wild resource so we can play endurance. Let's just put that over here. This will increase our max hit points by 3, but our current ones go up as well, so we go from 7 up to 10. All right, that and oh, Nick's gonna Thor for 2 to bring this down to 1. Nick will take a consequential damage. Now that ends our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're just gonna try to keep him status locked here. Draw him back up to our hand size of 5. We got 2 protective wards, which is gonna be super useful. Okay, so Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main scheme. Goes up to 3. He's going to attack. He's stunned. We get 2 face-down counter cards because of the Kree command ship for a total of 3. First card is Pincer Maneuver. Side scheme with Hinder 2 plus 3 is going to be 5 threat. Kree Private with Quick Strike. We could have Nick block, but let's just take it in case he gets another attack activation. So we're going to draw from 10 down to 9. Last encounter card is Kree Lieutenant. Okay. Then whenever the villain phase ends, if Nick is in play at the end of the round, he gets discarded. So we should have had him block the Kree Private there. That's okay. Okay. So what do we do here? Let's see, we have Winds of Watum and Winds of Watum and what's the other one? The Confused one next. So we can actually get through all of them. I think that's going to be the play here because we don't have anything else in our hand. We need to get a flip. Okay. All right. So let's use Spell Mastery. Pay the printed cost here. Exhaust Strange. Exhaust Eye of Agamotto to generate that wild resource to pay for this. Give up to 3 characters each a tough status card. We're just going to give Strange one. So a little bit of waste. Next card here is the Winds of Watum. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust our Cloak to ready up Strange. And then we don't have that card right. Yeah. Spell Mastery. Pay 0 cost to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, did we? And then we're going to flip the last card here. We didn't play any cards, but it doesn't matter because we don't have anything. Our hand size is smaller than this right here. Yeah, we don't have the best hand right now. Unfortunate. Even we have like an Avengers mission that would be really good, but we're losing all of our mulligans. So we can tic-tac-toe all these resources here. We get +1 attack, +1 thwart. We can ready up 1 more time with our stick to itiveness. Search your deck and discard for Doctor Strange card added to your hand. Wait a minute. This can get us. No, wait, it can't get us the Sorcerer Supreme. It can only get us a Doctor Strange card. We can draw a card with the Sanctum Sanctorum and try to bank on something to play with that. But if we do that, then we can only use tic-tac-toe in hero form. So we got to do that immediately right now. Okay. Let's use Stick to Itiveness, exhaust this card, spend a physical resource right here. So we can ready up Strange. Then we're going to use Spell Mastery, exhaust Strange, Images of Icon. We need to pay 1 resource for it. Let's use Mulligan as a resource. Confuse a villain. And then remove 4 threat from a scheme. Where we're taking off of. Let's take it off of. Darn. We're not getting another ready this turn. I need an ally, huh? Alright, we're gonna take 4 off of the main then. A little bit unfortunate. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Freaking dog pool. Okay. Wait, have we played any cards this turn? Protective Ward. Wait, we have not played any cards this turn, right? Yeah, we haven't. Okay. You know what? It's gonna work out because we're gonna mulligan here. Okay. So we're gonna use tic-tac-toe. We're going to spend a energy and physical resource to heal 2. So with tic-tac-toe, we can spend 1 resource of any type, so physical and energy, to move 1 damage from a character over to here. So heal 2 from Strange, I'll bring it from 9 up to 11, and then an energy and a physical, we can put it right here and right here on the corresponding spot. We still haven't played any cards this turn. Yeah, we haven't played anything. Oh, I forgot. After we deck out with the invocations here, let's shuffle these back up. Okay, and then top card is Crimson Bands again. So since we haven't played anything, this would be 3 resources to play a mulligan. You cannot play this card if you have played another card this phase. We have not. So discard your hand. We don't have any cards in your hand. Draw it back up to your hand size. It's currently 5. So hopefully we can get something. Okay, let's see here. If we master of the Mystic Arts, that will knock out the Kree Lieutenant. And then we can't play Wong, huh? Because if we do that, yeah, we keep Wong in our hand. Or we get Wong down. Oh, get Ragey him. He can thwart from pincer maneuver. Yeah, that's going to be the play, actually. Yeah, okay. So 3 resources, so we can play Wong. Then we're going to have, we'll use this first player action, exhaust the Milano. Remove 3 threat from this scheme. That brings from 5 down to 2. Wong's going to thwart for 1. So take consequential damage. Then we're going to play get Ragey. Red and ally, that ally gets +1 attack to the end of phase, doesn't matter. With the attack, we have him thwart again for 1 to clear off the pincer maneuver now. Okay, he'll take another consequential damage. We're gonna flip down to alter, use our thingamajigger. So actually not this, I mean we're gonna use Sanctum Sanctorum, exhaust card as RTQ action, shuffle a spell card from discard pile into your deck and then draw a card. So let's get our protective ward here back into the deck, and then we can draw a card. And we're gonna keep the Master of the Mystic Arts in our hand and try to do a big turn. So drawing back up to hand size. Oh, and we draw 1 card first, which is the Magic Blast. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. So let's ready back up. And then let's keep both of these in our hand, and we're gonna draw back up to our hand size of 6 here. 2, 3. Okay, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so Ronan's turn. 2 to the main scheme, no acceleration. He's gonna scheme, but he's confused. These guys both scheme for 1, 2, 3, so 3 plus 2 is gonna be 5 total threat on the main. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. And the first one is Gang Up in Alter Ego. It will surge. Single-Minded Fury. Ronan the Accuser attacks a player who has a Power Stone, even if we're in Alter Ego, which we are. Do we cancel this? We do have a Tough. You know what? That's a good way to get rid of a Tough. That's okay. Let's take the attack. So we have the Power Stone. He gets 2 boost cards here. And then, oh crap. Okay, so he gets the Universal Weapon back as a boost effect. And he's hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4. It is activation attack against +3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That will knock off our Tough here. And then last encounter card is an advance. And we will use our first player interrupt with the Milano. Exhaust this card, spend 1 resource of any type. Let's use the, I guess we can use the protective ward here. And then negate this treachery with the first player interrupt with the Kree command ship. All right, so it's back to our turn here. Let's use a Sanctum Sanctorum, shuffle a spell card from our discard into our deck. This is not a spell. Let's get the protective ward back again. So we're gonna shuffle this into our deck, and we're gonna draw 1 card. Okay, drew into a not my responsibility. Okay, I think we got rid of both advances, so we'll check the encounter discard pile. 1 advance, yeah. Okay, no more advances. So we stay in hero form. We're good to go. Okay, I could get a stun on him. Let's see, did we do anything in Alter Ego? There's no point, right? Yeah, okay, we're gonna flip over here back to hero form. We're going to, yeah, we pay for the Crimson Band with the Master of Mystic Arts. That's super duper expensive. And then we do it again. No, we just knock Ronan out. And then we have to try to survive a turn here. In hero form, we do that. Okay, you know what? We're not going to do that. Let's use 3 resources so we can play a magic blast. Hero action attack, do 5 damage to enemy. We're going to hit the Creed Lieutenant for 5. And discard top card of your deck. If it's a mental resource, confuse that enemy. Okay, but he has Stalwart, so he doesn't get confused anyways. All right. Then we're going to have Strange swing for 2 to knock out the Creed Lieutenant. Use our Cloak so we can ready back up. And then we're going to Thwart for 3 from the main scheme. Bring us down to 2. And then let's use our Eye of Agamotto. Should we try to get more thwarting, or should we put some stuff into here for some damage? You know what? Let's actually do this thing. So we're going to use Headpool here as a physical resource, so we can heal 1 going from 11 up to 12, and then put a thing on a physical here. Then the Eye of Agamotto to generate a mental resource to put 1 into here, a mental, and we're going to heal another 1. That'll bring us back to a full hit points of 13 now. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready up. We're going to keep Wong alive in case we need a block. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here, 5. Okay, so, So Ronan's turn, he's going to add 2 to the main scheme. It goes up to 4. He's going to attack us with a base of 4 plus a boost card here. Question is, do we block with Wong or just take this? Oh, he gets 2 boost cards, right? Because we have the Power Stone. So I think we need to block with Wong. Okay, Wong's going to block. It's piercing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So I'm glad Wong blocked. He gets defeated. Creed Private hits for 1. We drop from 13 down to 12. 2 face down encounter cards. First one, special delivery. You may exhaust Milano. If you do not, he's going to attack. We never have that. It's cancel. Okay, let's exhaust Milano so he doesn't attack. Last encounter card, Fanaticism. His attacks have overkill and piercing now, and +1 attack, and it comes in with 2 fury counters. So that will surge. So we get another encounter card. Exhaustion, exhaust your identity, and that will surge. Creed Private with quick strike, so we take another 1 damage. Okay, down to 11. So we're alive. Okay, well that's cool. Okay, so I think the play here is to try and flip him. If we do this, we can do this. Yeah, okay, we're going to go for it here and take a flip down. Okay, so we're going to use Eye of Agamotto, generate a wild resource to play Master of the Mystic Arts. Pay the magic cost of the top card of the invocation deck. We're going to pay 2 resources here with self-preservation, because we have to say less than 5 damage, so this is a double. So Crimson Bands of Sidetrack stun an enemy and do 7 damage to that enemy. So that's going to, Ronan has Star with his universal weapon, so 7 damage will bring it from 4 down to 0. That will flip him over to his final stage here, where he has Retaliate 1, Toughness, but we didn't attack him with the Crimson Band, so it doesn't do anything. And then we'll review Search the Encounter Deck and discard off for Superior Tactics Side and reveal it. Have we gotten that yet? Yeah, so Superior Tactics come into play right here. The Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan. When this is reviewed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan. So he gets the Power Stone here. And then it's attached in place. So this one would have 2 threat. Okay. With a single attack. Oh, this is not attack, so we can't get the Power Stone that way. That's fine. Okay. We're going to use our Cloak so we can ready up. And then we're going to swing for 1 to knock out his tough status card. Then we're going to use the Universal Weapons hero action right here. Take 2 damage, bring us from 11 down to 9. Deal yourself a face down encounter card. And then shuffle this card back into the encounter deck. So hopefully we do not get it again. Okay, try to do a good shuffle. Okay. And then Ronan should have 25 hit points. Let me set that up. 25. Okay, so we got this encounter card, which is not good for us. The threat is right there. Okay. So we're going to use Stick to Itiveness, exhaust this card, spend a physical resource here, so we can ready up Doctor Strange again. Then we're going to use Spell Mastery, so 2 resources to play the Crimson Bands of Cyterac. So exhausting Strange, stun an enemy, we're going to stun Ronan. 7 damage to him, that'll bring it from 25 down to 18. And then we discard this and flip the next card of the Invocation deck, which is the 7 Rings of Ragador. And then I think, he's stunned, so we're going to stay here in hero form, ending our turn. Let's ready back up. Okay, and then we're going to draw back up to our hands. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got Protective War, which is great. Okay, so Ronan's turn, he's going to add 2 to the main, goes up to 6. He's going to attack, but he's stunned. These guys both attack. We're going to take them both, dropping from 9 down to 7. Then we get 2 face down encounter cards. First one is Kree Private with Quick Strike, dropping us from 6 or 7 down to 6. Kree Physiology, Surge, and give Ronan Toughness. Yeah, it's fine. So surges into Universal Weapon. So he has Stalwart again, and then it just gets revealed right there. Okay. Last encounter card is Kree Combat Armor. Reduce the amount of damage attached character takes from each attack by 1. Alright, and then it's back to our turn. Okay, so we couldn't cancel anything. The good thing is we can do tons of thwarting. We give ourselves toughness. I think we need to cycle through our deck here. We need to get the Universal Weapon back down again, I think. Let's see here. What are we going to do? We could use this. These guys asking for 1, 2, 3. We need to prevent, and that'll be a 5. So all we gotta do is prevent him from scheming. Okay. We're going to use the Eye of Agamotto. Actually, let's see. What's this right here? We have this one, this one. Okay, I want to get Kid Pool down. So we're going to use the energy here. So, okay. 3 resources so we can play Kid Pool. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to play Kid Pool here. Kid Pool's attacks have piercing. So let's go ahead and swing for 2. Pierce off the tough. And because of the Kree Combat Armor, it reduced the damage by 1, so it'll only take 1 damage, dropping down to 17. Kid Pool does not take consequent damage for attacks or thwart activations. Then we're going to use Spell Mastery here. Exhaust Strange. Pay the printed cost of this, which is going to be 1. Let's use the Eye of Agamotto to generate a wild resource for that. Actually, no, let's use the Self-Confidence here to generate that resource. So we can use the 7 Rings of Ragador. Give up to 3 characters each a tough status card. So we give Strange and Kid Pool toughness. And then it goes in discard. Next card is the Winds of Watum. Okay, so let's cloak so we can ready up Strange. Spell Mastery, pay 0. We can draw 3 with the Winds of Watum. We got a Magic Blast. Okay, and the next card is going to be the Images of Icon. So that's actually pretty good. We're going to deck out if we Magic Blast here. We could get rid of the Kree Combat Armor. Universal Weapon. Yeah, no, we definitely want to Universal Weapon him. So we can get that Confuse off. And I think we want to save the Magic Blast. And we can use Sanctum Sanctorum to get another Magic Blast next turn. That will probably have to be the best play for us. Okay, so once again, we're going to use the Universal Weapon here. Your action, take 2 damage. We're going to remove the tough to take that damage. Do yourself a face down encounter card. Shuffle the universal weapon back to the encounter deck. So this time we actually want to get it as our encounter card because that is breathing room for us to not die. So shuffling up the deck, and hopefully we get the universal weapon back this time. Okay, so we did that, right? Yeah, okay. Then we need to use images of icon to remove 4 threat from the main scheme. So let's use stick to itiveness, exhaust card. We need to spend a physical resource. The Eye of Agmo will be a physical, so we can ready up strange. Then we're going to use the images here. So exhausting strange, paying 1. Let's use the self-control here. Confuse a villain, so now he's confused. He no longer has the stalwart. And then remove 4 threat from the scheme. Let's take 4 off of the main scheme here. So that'll bring it down to 2. And that will trigger that. So flip over to Vapors. Okay. So we're looking pretty decent here. We get rid of the Kree Comet Armor. We're going to get 4 encounter cards this turn. Are we okay with that? 4 encounter cards because of the deck, and now it's going to be rough. But there's no more advances. And we're in Alter. He can scheme, flip this, and it's okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to use this hero action here. Spend 3 resources of the same type, 3 mental resources to discard this card. So this card is gone now. Okay. Then let's use this first player action right here. Exhaust the Milano. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. Let's clear off all of that threat. Okay. Then we're going to flip down here back to Alter. We're going to use the Sanctum Sanctorum as the Alter Ego action. Shuffle a spell card from your discard pile into your deck and then draw a card. We are looking for the Magic Blast. And we can play 2 next turn. So we're going to shuffle up our deck and then we draw a card, but it shouldn't matter because we're going to draw the other one up anyways. So we drew into this card, which is that Magic Blast. And we're going to use our thing right here because Kid Pool can pierce. So we're going to use, what's this called? Natural Talent, discard top card of the Invocation deck. Shuffle up the Invocation deck again. And I really wish we didn't deck out here, but no choice. We did get rid of the advances though, so that is good. And then we can do 7 damage with Tic-Tac-Toe, and the Magic Blast will be enough. So all we gotta do is survive. Top card is, oh, we got Crimson Bands. Okay, so that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. So we definitely have to kill if we can live here. Okay, so we're gonna keep both Magic Blasts, draw back up to our hands out of 6. We deck out here. Get a face down encounter card. So 2 encounter cards here. And we'll shuffle up our discard pile back to the deck. We have 1 Treachery Cancel with the Milano, and that's it. Okay, so we are drawing 3 more cards. Keep getting the Protected Ward and Alter Ego. Okay, so let's see what happens. Ronan's turn, he's going to add 1, 2, 3 to the main scheme because of Kid Pool's acceleration. These guys all scheme for 1 each, so it's going to be a total of, or first Ronan schemes, sorry. He's confused, so nothing happens. These guys scheme for 1, 2, 3, so this goes from 3 up to 6. Okay, then Ronan's going to deal us 2 face down encounter cards here. Okay, first one is Pre-Commando. Okay, that's fine with Patrol. Then we got Single-Minded Fury. Ronan attacks her has the power, so I don't have it, so that's just going to surge. Ooh, great. Universal Weapon. So he gains Stalwart again. 2 more encounter cards. Under Fire. Oof. We cancel its only one. Okay, Under Fire. So Surge and reveal the top card in the encounter deck. So I spoke too soon. We get this and this. So Pincer Maneuver. Hinder 2. Plus the 3 threats going to have a total of 5. So we're still okay. 2 more cards. Blindside. Choose one. We can either exhaust Milano, spend 2 physical resources, or stun the first player. Let's spend 2 physical resources right here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, last encounter card. I think we got it here. Fanaticism. So both Fanaticism in play. They both have their max Fury counters, actually. It's funny, he hasn't attacked since he got the Fanaticism out. That surges another encounter card, Master Plan, place 4 threat on each side scheme. So 4 on Superior Tactics brings us up to 6. 4 more on Pincer Maneuver brings us up to 9. Okay, I think we did everything, and it is back to our turn. Yeah, so he has the Finesse, Power Stone, Universal Weapon. These guys all have no guard here, but this guy has Patrol, and we never took the Power Stone away from him because we Crimson Bands, which is not considered an attack. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Let's use the Sanctum Sanctorum. Because also this card, shuffle a spell here from a discard back into our deck. We're gonna shuffle up, and then we get to draw 1 card here. He doesn't even have toughness, which is really good for us. Okay, then do we need to exhaust to recover? The Crimson Bands, Magic Blast. No, we can't afford to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over here to Hero Form. Okay, then we're going to use Spell Mastery, Exhaust Strange, pay the printed cost right here, which is going to be 2. So, 2 resources. Let's use these 2 resources here. To Crimson Band of Siterac. He has Stalwart with the Universal Weapon, so he can't be stunned, but that's 7 damage on Ronan, bringing him from 17 down to 10. And then no Retaliate because it's not considered an attack. Okay, and then we have images here of Icon. Okay, and then I think we want to Magic Blast and then pop off the wilds. Yeah, okay, we got it. So we're going to use the Eye of Agamotto to generate a wild resource. This would be 2 more resources for a total of 3, so we can play a Magic Blast. We're gonna deal 5 damage to an enemy in his card top of your deck, so 5 to Ronan. That'll bring him from 10 down to 5. Discard the top card of our deck. If it's a physical resource stun an enemy, he can't be stunned because he has Star with his Universal Weapon. So nothing else with that. So just 5 damage. He will retaliate because Magic Blast is considered an attack, so we drop from 6 down to 5. Then we're going to use Tic-Tac-Toe here. Spend 1 resource of any type. We're going to exhaust Milano to generate a physical resource with the wild. So then we can move 1 damage from us. We go from 5 up to 6 and put that physical resource right here on Tic-Tac-Toe. And then it says, if there are 3 damage tokens in a line, deal all damage on this card to an enemy and discard this card. So we have 3 with the physicals here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So discarding all this 5. And then we can Tic-Tac-Toe Ronan and hit him for 5. And that will bring him from 5 down to 0. And that is Ronan on expert mode.